What y'all doing? Hey, hey. Okay. Whoever added this to their cart, just know it's going to be Halloween, but it's not normal Halloween. I appreciate that you already added it to your cart, but I just want you to be aware. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't update Megan's thing. Y'all, we got past 900. We're at 902. All right, let's get this keyboard out of our way. What's up, y'all? Y'all, I've been at my computer all day working on our training for our mastermind event next week. I was like, I need a break. Let's go make a wreath. You're welcome, Debbie. Yeah, Megan's broom. Why didn't she draw like a witch's boot or something? Okay. We are going to trust the process. We are going to mix in our Halloween pastels with our Halloween brights. Okay? Just go with it. Okay? So for the mesh option, this is what I chose. I chose this one, which is kind of wild, but it matches this perfectly. And this one. But also this one. We're trusting the process. Somehow this frame has my name on it. That's new. Deco exchange. Normally we don't have our name on the frames. Okay, because this one is the most controversial, we are going to make this one the poofs. But maybe we'll get wild and do poofs on the top and the bottom. We did not design the ghost ribbon. That one is actually from a different supplier. But we may have custom ribbon with that supplier next year. Can I be honest with y'all? And I'll be honest to any of them that are listening. We went to all of our ribbon suppliers and we said, this is what we want to do. Here's some prints. How much can you make them for? Because the bottom line is, I want to know which supplier can make quality ribbon the cheapest. That way, you guys get the best deal as possible. So, we'll see who wins. Hey, Luann. Luann, when you said that, I was like, I sure hope that's not any of our grapevines. I wonder if, like, the supplier had them stored outside or something. So they got to have good quality, they got to have up to our standards, and they have to have a good price. Okay, y'all, we're going to take the wild ribbon, throw it on the floor. And we don't even want the ribbon to be, you know, custom deco exchange. Like, they can put it in their inventory. We just want new patterns. Like, I'm happy to design all the ribbon. I just want you to make it for me. And then put it in your showroom. But y'all, like, some of the suppliers, like, their price, okay, well, okay. Some suppliers, their ribbon could be within a penny of a difference, which that isn't going to make my decision. Some can be 20 cents to 75 cents difference. And then, like, some suppliers are $4 or $5 different for the exact same ribbon. So, like, they out. Okay, we're gonna go 10-inch poofs all the way around. Sandra, no. The higher it gets up, the actually, like, the quieter it gets. So when I'm looking down and I talk, it's better. It's because I'm not talking into it. Carol, they would all be deluxe style, yeah. We just need to know who's doing it for the best quality. You've never made a deck of mesh wreath? Carol, you got to do it. Just do it. Roseanne, there's no way to take the price off the top of the screen. Nope. You can either watch me or you can watch the project. pretty sure most people are here because they want to learn how to make a wreath. That ribbon is beautiful. Are you talking about the mesh that we're using? It's right across the top of the screen, Gail. So right under that photo, there's a price. Y'all, if you're new here, just type register. You're talking, I talk every time and still do a demo. It'd be real awkward if I was just standing here not talking, just working. What's up, Carrie? Carrie, are you excited for Tuesday? All right. Y'all, Carrie's gonna come to class solo, and she's gonna leave class with almost 200 people on her team. Okay, we got our base all nice and done. Now we're gonna grab our mesh. These are gonna be our ruffles. Whoa, whoa, calm down, girl. Y'all need to see how ridiculous this is. Okay. We have very spoiled dogs at home. Very spoiled dogs. However, our very spoiled dogs cannot have dog beds that are overly stuffed. I don't know why. I don't know why at all. But if the dog beds are too soft, they will tear a hole in the corner, pull all the stuffing out, and then push all the stuffing out of their way. Hot? It's like 65 degrees in our house. They're definitely not hot. But Walmart delivered the wrong dog beds. So I could not give this dog bed to the dogs. So I gave it to the cats. And Henry is just snoring on that dog bed. He loves it. Like, I can legit hear him snoring. Yeah, one of my dogs is like almost 15, and he's the worst. He will just rip it all out. Earlier today, all of the cats were on it. But right now, he's the only one on there. I'm not sure where all the kittens are. Thanks, Carol. Big dogs, we have anywhere from about 3 pounds to 90 pounds. We have lots of dogs at home. Oh, you're excited about the resupply box? Hang on. I need to do this. So the August box has already been delivered here. And I forgot, but it is the first box where I actually designed the artwork in the focal point, the artwork in the ribbon. So normally, when we say we get to customize something, we get to change colors or patterns or something to make it unique. But on the upcoming August box, it's the first box where it's literally my artwork in it, which is kind of cool. I mean, other months we've had our own artwork, but it was artwork that the company made for us. Does that make sense? Like I was like, give me lemons. And they made a lemon sign for us. This time I said, this is what I want, and I handed them the artwork, which is cool. Okay, y'all, we are gonna find a rotary cutter. And we're gonna cut our mesh at 25 inches. Okay? We're gonna cut 9 pieces total. Did I design this mesh? Yes. Did you size up on your Aura ring? Brandy, this is what you do. Whenever you order the Aura ring, before you get to the final screen, there's a box, and that box says, do you want a ring sample kit? And what they do is they ship you this little box, and it's got every size ring inside of it. They're plastic, but you literally get to try on every size. And then there's like a QR code or something that you scan, and it pops back open your order, and you tell it what size you want. Three. We're at 5. You love the mesh? It is really cute. All right, we need one more. Brandy, I don't actually wear any other jewelry, so I don't have anything to compare it to. What is the ring? Y'all, it is like it's a smart ring. So if you look inside of it, it actually tracks like different aspects of your health. So heart rate, body temperature, how well you sleep, all kinds of stuff. I think your smartwatch, if you have one, does the same thing. But I don't like to wear watches either. How you decide the length you want it to be? Angie, it's always 25 inches when you're doing a ruffle. That easy. Okay. We got our wreath frame. We got our 10-inch poofs. We're going to take one of our ruffles. We're going to ruffle just a little bit, okay? That 25 inches is enough to allow you to ruffle that in, or curl that in just a little bit. That way you can ruffle it and still have plenty of ruffle, but you also have the curls, okay? Your cut edges are hidden inside that curl. That way, if it starts to fray, no one can see it. All right, we're gonna add one of these all the way around our frame. Boxes keep showing up on your porch, but you haven't ordered anything, remember? I feel like I need to text my mail lady and just apologize in advance, because I ordered so much stuff today. She was literally just on Facebook talking about how she hurt her shoulder. And I'm over here just shopping the Amazon. And I get all the stuff delivered to the house because if they deliver it after hours at the warehouse, it just sits out in our driveway. And that doesn't seem very safe since it's like on the road. Luann, every mesh is gonna fray. That's why we just hide those ends just a little bit. How to order makers? Well, you can't because it's not for sale yet. Sarah, I may have ordered 20 computer monitors today. Parker was like, well, I guess we're gonna see if we blow a fuse. Well, I didn't think about that part, Parker. Do they come down our driveway? Yeah, she comes all the way to my porch. I mean, they built this to be a classroom. They should have known. Parker said, do you think the power is going to support that? That's not my problem. Sarah, it says they're going to deliver on Monday. Okay, but I also ordered keyboards and mice and the little adapter things in case someone doesn't have the right plug. So hopefully it all shows up in time. Well, hello, Sarah in Corpus Christi. Y'all, we have so many birthdays next week. Nancy doesn't watch, so I can just tell y'all, I'm trying to find Nancy some gluten-free birthday cake. What do you think that's going to taste like? Are they for the mastermind class? They'll be used for all in-person classes where we do like business training in the future. Well, pure business, because we're not going to like take them in and out during a creative workshop. It would only be business workshops. I asked the bakery that we actually like, and she said that she wasn't comfortable saying that she could do it just because they do so much flour in their restaurant. How do you join our business group? Just head over to themakersuniversity.com. And then you can learn about all of our different coaching groups right there. Yeah, I mean, she said basically like, even if someone comes into the restaurant to eat and says that they're celiac, that she tells them straight up that she can try her best, but she can't guarantee it because their kitchen is fully used, like to fry fish, to fry shrimp, to do all the things that have flour. So she said she would rather just tell someone that she can't do it versus take the chance that somehow something gets messed up. Which I thought was pretty respectable. Y'all, they're also like in a restaurant that's smaller than our conference room. So it's not like she has enough kitchen space to have like a completely different kitchen setup. Like her whole dining area in the restaurant is like 6 tables. Okay. Now we're going to do ruffles in the middle. Yeah, Ramon, I'm talking about Parrish. Like there's no, like literally her whole kitchen's the size of my office. Like there's no way she could. Y'all, the dollar store restocked my favorite alkaline water. Okay. 25-inch. Ruffle. Nope. Curl. Same thing. Y'all, has everyone joined us for the workshop? Does everyone know about the upcoming workshop? We are about 600 people away from Megan's goal. We're about 600 people away from her goal and like 25 days. So I feel like we might hit it. Is that the Makers Hub one? We don't have a Makers Hub workshop. We have a workshop. It's called thecreativeweek.com. What do we get for meeting the goal? Carol, we need to decide what should happen if we meet the goal. Yeah, last goal, Parker decorated a Christmas tree, which is still here somehow. I haven't redecorated it yet. You can't get into the hub, so you haven't signed up. There's nothing in the hub for you to sign up for. The hub is completely different. Is this workshop like the last one? We'll just see what is going on. This one is a full creative workshop. So it's not a fly on the wall. This one, it's all virtual, so you guys get 100% of our attention if you're in the workshop. Do you have to sign up through design school? Yeah, but that's not the hub. That's learn.themakers University. There's also nothing to sign up through design school. You just need to check your email or your text messages that we sent. You click on the link. That's it. You don't log into anything to sign up. What are the dates? I think it starts 8/11. And then it'll be at 7 p.m., 8/11 through 8/14. And then we'll have 2 classes on Saturday on the 15th. All right, last 2 ruffles. Vicki, I'm pretty sure you've already signed up for the workshop. But you're more than welcome to sign up again. thecreativeweek.com. What's up, Lily? All right, last ruffle. How much is it? It is $50 to join us. That includes the workshop, all the replays, all the things. All right, last ruffle. Looks like Amy just joined us. All right, so you can see we still have the pops of that other color in there, but this is our 15-inch frame, 10-inch poofs, 25-inch ruffles, all the way around. I know, Vicki. I see every single person's name. Look. It sends me a text message when you sign up. So I know. I know that Amy just signed up. Okay. There's our base. $50 for the whole week. So it includes all of the Halloween pre-recorded tutorials. It includes the business coaching session, and it includes all 6 live sessions during the week. All right. Y'all, this is the sign that we're going to go with. Okay, we're definitely using this ribbon because it was the inspiration for the whole thing. I want to use this one. I just like it. Decisions, decisions. Okay, these 2 ribbons go together. We might just do 4 sets of ribbon because I can't decide. Like, I feel like we need a little bit of this in there too. Okay, so if I do that, I'm going to put that in there with this one. Put that in there with this one. Johnny, we've done that in the coaching group before. Use 3 in your tail sack. If you do that, you don't use multiple 2.5. Like, you would pull in a different size to mix in there. We can put 3 though. The only one that I don't, well, I guess it is in here. Y'all are wild. Y'all want 12 ribbons in the tails. Where do y'all think Megan put the 12-inch board? Found it. All right. We're going to start with just... Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut 5 of each. We're going to end up with some extra tails, and then we'll add those extra tails into our bow. How about that? Nancy said, when getting ready to choose the ribbon, do you choose from the wreath or from the sun? I just make sure they all match something. All right, so we're going to need 5 of every one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cats are playing it up. This one is a double-sided. So if you're wondering why 1.5-inch ribbon is $14, it's because she's double-sided. How much are the boards? Let's see. I think it's like $375. $375. We have this one, but we also have a 14-inch if you'd rather that. All right. Y'all, this one is also double-sided. Esther, you got a deal on this wreath. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What's up, Jen? Jen, we have met your niece, our granddaughter, multiple times now. I don't remember if she said that she was your niece or your granddaughter. Y'all, this was the inspiration behind the whole wreath. These little guys. That would be your granddaughter? All right. I couldn't remember what she said. Three, 4, 5. Nope. Nope. No. Go away. Wrong way. Thank you. This ribbon is cute. Okay, also, if you got the door hanger box, I was noticing today, how cute would this ribbon be with that one door hanger? I'm looking, I think that's the box right there. Hang on, y'all. Let me go grab it. Girl, you going the wrong way. You don't have no business up there. Y'all, look how this ribbon matches the little ghost. A little bow right down here. She's cute too. So if you got the door hanger box, definitely get this ribbon. Y'all, the artist didn't even see this ribbon. She had no idea we were getting this. One, 2, 3, 4, number 5. Donna's late. Jeez, Donna. Where you been, girl? Uh-oh. Stella Snyder just joined us for the workshop. Thank you, Stella. 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Jacqueline, yeah, they have to be printed before they ship to you. We only print how many we need. Did I buy a new cowl yesterday? No new cowl for me. You're in design school, so which option is best? You just need the first option. There's only one option, ticket. Like, you don't need to get design school again if you're already in design school. Awesome, Debbie. Oh, thank you, Debbie. That means a lot. scan the pink stripe ribbon. Sure. Okay, we use this one. This one is sold space 111. We scanned this one, which is sold space 112. Then we scanned this one, which is sold space 109. 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all, stuff like what Debbie said is the whole reason that we have built the Makers University. It's the whole reason that we continue to build additional tools inside of the Makers University to help our students do things, right? So like we built a whole software that's inside of design school called Makers Ship, which allows them to basically get all of our discounted shipping rates. So it takes the fear out of shipping because we've got step-by-step instructions on how to ship, how to get your label, and how to get them at our prices. I feel like last night on their video, they discovered this was wrong, and I'm using the same one as their video. So let's see. The one that scanned is the same one as this one. You can see they have the same sticker on them, unfortunately. So 113 would be the orange. That is the Pamela Anderson, y'all. Pam, when Tammy said, I thought Pamela Anderson was commenting on my Facebook page. Did you see where she said like she did a little happy dance thinking it was Baywatch? 2, 3, 4, 5. Stella is currently reading the Maker's marking map. That means you must have joined one of our coaching programs. Welcome. Bless her. That's all we can say sometimes is bless her. Okay, I do love this one too. 2, 3, 4. You can't get the downloads to work, you'll have to just go to Google and see. Google, why won't the downloads open on my whatever kind of computer you have? We still cutting ribbon tails because y'all wanted 3,000 ribbons. Two, 3, 4, 5. The downloads are just PDF, so there's nothing special about them. Is there a fee to use the shipping service, or does it make more sense to sign up with Design School? The only way that you can use the shipping service is to be in the membership, so there's no additional fee. Nope. Exit stage left. Thank you. The cat was trying to come in the no-no zone. All right, bringing in those same colors from the sun, mixed in with the lighter color in the other ribbons. One, 2, 3, 4, number 5. Sylvia, aren't you already in the membership though? Or were you just in the workshop? You're so glittery right now. I know it, y'all. One of my friends, okay, I went to school with the husband. I've been friends with Sarah for a long time. When we first said we were moving back here, her son couldn't wait to work with us. He just wanted a real job. He is young, 14 maybe, plays football, baseball, In the mornings, he goes to football practice on 2 days, baseball practice on 2 days. He's free to come up here Wednesday. He works like a half a day or something. After like his second or third day, I just sent a text to his mom like, I might be sending your son home look like a stripper every day. I promise he is at work. There's lots of glitter in here. Then, so his mom has to drop him off for his dad, and I was like, whenever y'all drop him off, tell him you want a tour. Like, he told him no, he does not have time to play around with them. When he gets to work, he has to go to his station and work. Two, three, four, 5. Yeah, his first day, he packed. Okay, his first day, he only worked a half a day, and he packed half as many orders as some of the people that are here all day that have been here for a year. First day, learning. Like, and he's actually reading the computer screen after he scans every single item to make sure it's correct. Maybe he wants to drop out of school and just work full time. Sounds like a keeper. The problem is that he's going to go back to school full time in like August. Okay, last set of ribbon tails. Okay. All our ribbon is cut. Y'all. Tammy just sent me a text message. Is it going to cost hundreds of dollars a month to run this system that you built for us? I said, no, girl, $20. She said, like it was going to be expensive. Sarah, don't you already have a Claude account? Y'all, this is what we're building on Tuesday. Their AI workforce. All these different tasks and jobs. We're going to build this on Tuesday together in a few minutes. No, girl, I spent all the money to build it. Y'all just get to utilize it. Okay. If you missed the beginning, we used the 15-inch frame, which is Sold Space 101 in the pink. Then we did 10-inch poofs around the outside with the pastel colors to match our wreath. Then we did our ruffles with the 2 different colors of mesh. These 2. Our ruffles were 25 inches. We're going to use this cute Halloween sign on it. And then these are all the ribbons you guys wanted in the ribbon tails. They're just going through the top of the screen. Still clicking. Julie, somehow you sent an email at just the right time because I opened my email to get a login code for something else that I was doing, and your email popped in right when I was waiting for the code. Fate, girl. That's a sign. Because I have almost 1.2 million unread emails. Which reminds me, Jamie said that she sent me an email and I forgot to go look for it. All right. Y'all, we're going to take 3 of our ribbons, layer them on top of each other, give them a good pinch. They should all stand up. Remember, if it ain't perky, we don't want it. Turn the volume up. Let everyone hear it. If it ain't perky, we don't need it. Okay, give it a good pinch. We're going to add 1 set in every set of twists around our frame. You thought I had a good email bot? We do for our, where people are supposed to send emails, that email gets monitored. My personal email does not. Y'all, we're going to get one set of all of our tails on there, and then I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Love hearing the train. I probably don't mind it because I don't hear it from my house. You don't see a class on the calendar for Tuesday. You won't because I'll be teaching in the mastermind all week. Super cute with all the extra tails and colors. Yeah, Tuesday I'll be teaching in person. Steel Perky. Esther, this one is going to be crazy colors, girl. No red. What you going to do? Does pink qualify as a shade of red? Okay, last set of tails. And then we can take a look and see what they all look like. I got another text message, but it was not somebody signing up for the workshop. Oh, wait, I lied. Paula Williams, if you're here, thanks for signing up. Okay, we got one of all of them. Now, the task will be to not mix these up and somehow manage to get our pattern the same again. It's definitely not our traditional Halloween colors, but it's still cute. Remember, if our fingers aren't red, it ain't tight enough. Don't forget. Yeah, there's lots of double-sided ribbons on this one. So far, we're following the right pattern. Y'all, the real test will be on Tuesday. I gave Parker just the login to the training and I said, install the first 6 steps. And he did it in like less than an hour. I'm giving the class probably the whole day with some homework. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I really like these 3 ribbons together. They're like so different individually, but they tie together the whole design so well. Debbie, I'm good, even though you didn't sign up for my workshop yet. When I was filtering on names, I was like, oh, look, Debbie's not in the workshop. Somehow you were like number 3 on the filtered list. No, Debbie Rabs. She goes way back. Esther, when's it gonna start raining again? I feel like, what the heck? Y'all, it rained. It literally rained every day for what seemed like 2 months. And then all of a sudden, they just plugged it up. No more rain. I did send an email today, Debbie. All right, this is the last set of ribbon around the bottom. All right, look how good those look together. Smoke's still bad in Ontario. Yeah, so one of our coaches, Stacy, lives in Canada, and she was telling us how bad it is. Okay, so we're on this one. All right, so now we're just gonna move to the top layer and continue adding our ribbon tails. .60-mile-per-hour winds. Now God is doing a whole lot of ribbon tails up in here. It's okay, it's turning out cute. We're not mad at it. Air quality has been in the 600. I feel like that's like a typical day in Louisiana with all of our refineries. Can you believe it's already 9 o'clock? I've been here since 7 this morning. I did run home for a minute, ate a bowl of gumbo, came back. I was home for like 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, I need a break from computer work. Let's make a wreath. It's not, I can eat gumbo no matter what. I actually had a cup of gumbo yesterday too. We went to Patsy Henderson's for dinner for Parker's mom's birthday. I had gumbo. But I had already bought all the stuff to make gumbo today. So, threw it all in the little cooker this morning at like 6:30. When I got home, it was perfect. So I feel like we're doing a good job. So far, we have not messed up any ribbon tails. What is gumbo? It's basically like soup. Just better. Does it have rice or noodles? You put rice. You pour it over rice. Brenda, if you go to paperplateapproved.com, my gumbo recipe is on there. Did I learn to make wreaths on my own? There wasn't a lot of like teachers when I started, Ginger. Okay, we messed up somewhere. Or I didn't cut enough of them. But I don't have, I'm missing this polka dot ribbon. I was like, oh, we're doing so good. We're doing so good. We didn't. I lied. Thanks, Ginger. Oh, see, I don't mix. I don't put no chicken with my shrimp. We have chicken and sausage gumbo, we have shrimp gumbo, or we have seafood gumbo. That's it. No confused pots. to me, if you put sausage with your shrimp, you just taste the sausage. Like it takes away from your shrimp. Now, my mom does do another one where it's like okra gumbo. But once again, she doesn't mix the okra with something else. It's just okra gumbo. She might put some kind of meat in there. I just don't know what it is. I don't eat okra because it's slimy. It's not like chunks of okra. Like they smother it down, and I'm not into that. So I couldn't tell you what they put in there. I can tell you what I don't put in there, my spoon. I ain't eating it. We definitely do not have ground beef in it. There's no ground beef in our gumbos. I can tell you that part. All right, last set of ribbon tails. But you know what's funny? I love pickled okra. Fried and pickled, I'll eat it. I think it's because growing up, we had to help cook the okra. So like from the whole process of dicing, chopping, putting it in the food processor, cooking it down. So I know that it started slimy. I can't do it. I would probably like it if I actually ate it, but I'm not even going to try it. Just looking at it makes me want to gag a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the recipe literally says cook till there's no more slime. But I'm still not going to do it. I'm out. Okay. What do we think? She colorful. All right, we're going to get her off to the side so we can get our bow ready and our sign ready. Look how cute. Sarah, is your house ready to be sold tomorrow? Y'all, let's hope tomorrow Sarah sells out of cinnamon rolls and someone makes an offer on her house. We need both things to be true. Wanda used the hub today. Awesome. You had a couple that loved it today too. Did you tell them free wreath with purchase? I use 1/4-inch staples. Sarah, you should leave just like random notes around the house with the cinnamon rolls for your open house. Be like, free cinnamon rolls for a year with purchase. Listen, we are not opposed to bribing, Sarah. Okay, we got ours all on there. As you can see, my particular stapler does not go all the way through. If yours does, you may have to put something else, but mine doesn't. Sarah, if someone offers you asking price for that house, you will make them a pan of cinnamon rolls every week for a year, girl. Sell the house. Worth it. Okay, our bow is going to be kind of big because we have lots of ribbons to go back in our bow. So I'm going to put my sign where she's kind of positioned at not directly in the center, but kind of in the top corner. All right, to get her to position correctly, we're going to add one pipe cleaner at a time, tie it off, and then look where she's positioned and rotate slightly as needed. Now, if they come back and try to lowball you, just say, okay, house, no cinnamon rolls, back to full price. You gotta know how to negotiate, girl. Oh, thanks, Mom. I was gonna pull them off tomorrow. Yeah, on this design, Carol, with all the ribbon tails, you could definitely just put your sign in the middle and call it done. However, I can't be sending Esther a Damon wreath without a bow. Plus, there's one more ribbon I want to add. It's been staring at me this whole time, like, use me. Side note, if you got here late, if you don't know about it, if you haven't joined us yet, we do have another workshop going on. It's called The Creative Week, and we would love to have you join us for the workshop. Go to thecreativeweek.com to check out all the details. You'll instantly get step-by-step recorded tutorials for our Halloween designs. We'll be doing fall designs live together, and you'll get a business session with me. So definitely check it out. All right, see how it's kind of off-centered a little bit? Sandy, all I'm going to say about that topic is your pictures are instantly copyrighted the instant that you take them. That's how pictures work. So you have every right to dispute, fight, report that person. That person also watches us and shops with us, so we know that she knows better. Just saying. Or if she doesn't shop with us, she has lots of our signs posted on her Facebook page saying that she can make a wreath with them. I saw that. But y'all, people copy my stuff every day. So far, it hasn't done any harm to my business, so it isn't worth my time to fight. Like, you do you, boo. Literally got an email from one today asking if they should restart a membership that they basically just took everything that we taught them and retrained people with. Happens all the time. Oh yeah, this is the one that I want to put in our bow. People will literally take our class and then days later have a sales page to teach the same thing. Denise said, oh, you mean we can't take a screenshot to show my daughter what I want to make her? Denise, if I am teaching you how to make a wreath at all, you can recreate my design every single time. what they're talking about is, in this case, this person is literally, from what I've been told, taking screenshots of someone else's wreath and then posting that wreath on their own website or their own Etsy store or their own Facebook page, wanting to know if anyone would like to order it. So let me give you a scenario. Let's say you bought everything to make the wreath that I taught tonight. You would make your wreath, and then you would take a photo of your wreath, and then you would post your wreath for sale. Right? Like I wouldn't hold up my wreath and then you take a photo of it and then post on your Facebook, does anyone want me to make them this wreath? Does that make sense? That's what they're talking about, Denise. All right. This ribbon is so fun. But if I am up here teaching you how to make a wreath, I would love to see you make it and show off what you made. Okay, let's just make it more practical, because maybe it's just not black and white for some people. Could McDonald's take a picture of a Whopper and then put the Whopper on their Facebook page and say, "Come in today, we have a special burger, order it"? Like, in your head, wouldn't you know that's wrong? Now, McDonald's is like, "We can do it." And they start making you a hamburger with the supplies they have on hand, right? They got a bun, they got some lettuce, they got a hamburger patty. What else is on a Whopper? Whatever, right? Same thing. When you take that bite and the hamburger is not flame broiled like the Whopper, it's different, and you know it. And no matter what McDonald's is going to try to do, they're never going to get that taste, right? Because they don't have the same hamburger patties. So even though the person in their head says, "It's okay because I have the same ingredients, I can just remake it," this shit ain't gonna taste the same. It's gonna be slightly different. It is called false advertising. It is also illegal. The FTC can also fine you thousands of dollars per incident of false advertising. So if you got that idea in your head that it's okay, you should just know the online space is very mean. And you may get some very unkind responses to doing it. We had a friend that got fined. His total fines from the FTC were over $300,000 for false advertising. Update, Elizabeth Jones joined the workshop, and Amanda Flores joined the workshop. Thank you, guys. Okay, on the ribbon tails, remember, 18 divided by 4 is 4.5. So we were always going to have some ribbon tails left over because we cut 5 of each. These are the tails that we have left over. So I'm going to use these in our bow. That means I'm not going to reuse these as loops in our bow. I'm not sure what an MO file is, but if you contact customer service, I'm sure they'll be happy to help you, Angie. All right, this is a one-directional ribbon. See, all our little ghosts are going one way. So in this case, we're just going to make sure that we flip it around like this. So all of our little ghosts are facing the right direction. Give it a good twist. Now, because we started on the opposite side, you'll be able to see that only one of our tails are upside down, this one, and the fix, I know, complicated. The fix, grab it and twist it. Do not be like Melissa. Do not go Edward Scissorhands. Don't break out a stapler. Don't break out no glue. Just one twist. Now look, all the little ghosts are happy. Okay. Don't do it. This one's next. Our little polka dots. The first time I saw somebody start cutting out the ribbon tails, getting a stapler, I was like, what is happening? What is happening? And I was in person watching it happen. I was traumatized. right, we're going to save this one for our little loop. We do need this. I feel like because we're adding so much in here that we're just going to add a single strip of this one. Okay. Now let's just start grabbing all these other ribbon tails. Y'all, these are all the extra ones that we cut, so they're just 12-inch tails. And we're just going to add them right into our little bow. We're almost done. I do really like these little small double-sided ribbons. They're super cute. All right. And then, of course, we are going to do one with a little center loop right in the middle to help us hide all of the extra bits. Peggy, yeah, there are lots of new ribbons. The worst part is that most of them cannot be restocked. Y'all, we got an update. Karen Baker just joined us. Thank you, Karen. Let's grab some pipe cleaners. Give it a little twist. Do y'all know that our very first warehouse, a long time ago, like 2018, 2019, we had an in-person warehouse sale, and Esther was the first person there. She's been a long time supporter. Long, long time. She even beat Miss Carol there, y'all. Why can't the ribbon be restocked? Because the supplier doesn't buy extra. So once it's sold out, it's usually sold out for the year. Good pinch. Good twist. Oh, thanks, Susan. Yeah, and Carol lived just down the road. Esther lived in a whole different state. All right, let's get this on our wreath so we can finish fluffing it out. Oh, and it was so hot. So hot. Y'all, the warehouse didn't have any insulation, no air, no AC, no breeze. Stuff was stacked up everywhere. I don't know how we managed to use that warehouse for as long as we did. I have no idea how we did it. Yeah, now it costs me $5,000 a month to run the air conditioners in our warehouses. It's fine. It's fine. If you join the workshop, do you just take notes or do you order supplies? Denise, you can make them with us, but we don't like wait for you to make it. So we're just teaching you the techniques. We're giving you the recipes. We're giving you all the things. But it's not like do step one and we wait for everyone to do it. We do that in person for those workshops, but not for the virtual. We usually have thousands of people in our virtual workshops, and it would be impossible to, number one, get everyone the same supplies. Number two, try to have everyone make the same wreath. So it's more of a watch and learn. But you are more than welcome to, well, you can't because the coaches don't give you their supply list till after the project's over. So it's just a watch and learn, girl. When's the next in-person? The next in-person, I don't know for sure, but if you go to themakersuniversity.com and click on events, all the events are there. All of the in-person events through next year are listed. They're not available for sale yet, but they are listed so that you can, you know, look at your calendar, look at our calendar, and see if you can plan for a trip. Yeah, Denise, you don't even have to take notes. We're going to give you all the notes, girl. You just got to watch, hang out, enjoy yourself, and ask questions. Yeah, the replay is definitely going to be there. Let me just hide these real quick. Karen was there. Y'all, so we also have like these worksheets with all the designs, and then once the live class is over, we'll also make one for them. But on there, it's got a picture of what you're what you're learning. It's got information about it. It's got the full supply list. Then it's got the step-by-step written instructions. And then it's got just general tips from the coach, and then how you can take the same recipe and apply it to fall. So we have that for all of the pre-recorded already. There's Jordan's. There's Megan's. We got the candy apple from Derica. And then we've got a really cool centerpiece from Coach Stacy. So all of those are already uploaded with the tutorials with the supply list. Y'all, we did that for the first time at the last in-person workshop, and they all loved it. So we just started doing them for our classes. Okay, you ready? She's cute. She thick. Oh, sure, it's okay, girl. I cuss too. I feel like cussing and crafting just goes together, girl. I know some people are not going to agree with me, but I think there's a difference in using cuss words to express yourself versus cussing at someone. Like there's expression and then there's disrespect. That's just me. Just because Miss Carol is like my in-person friend, I'll give you an example. If I was like, fuck you, Carol, that's rude and disrespectful, and I would never do that on camera. Being like, oh, this is effing cute. That's just how I talk. So just know, you will know when I'm being disrespectful. Versus just enjoying the craft. Oh, there's also like when you burn yourself. That also can get a cuss word. I also think there's like a cat in the way. I'm just gonna, okay, because I think more people should make videos and stuff. I'm just going to tell you more, okay? Even if cussing is a normal part of your vocabulary, you need to know that not everyone enjoys cuss words. They will tolerate you being yourself, but you also have to know, like, there's a line that goes disrespectful, especially if you know your audience doesn't cuss. Does that make sense? Like if I was just up here saying the F word every other word, talking about the ribbon, this effing sign, this effing ribbon, this effing mesh, that's distasteful, even if it's not rude. But to like just have if I'm just having a conversation and a cuss word comes out, that's also being honest to who I am, and I want people to know that's who I am, that I will say a cuss word. That way, if it happens on accident in the future, they're not like taken aback and felt betrayed by me not being authentic. Does that make sense? Like, you can still be authentic and still respect everyone in the room. And I promise, if you do that, they will respect you back being authentic. This cat will not respect us, no matter what. She's just in our business. Yeah. It's also the same thing with like just being rude or talking down to people. Why? Why? Now, I do think if someone comes into your world and they are disrespectful to you, that you can show them how they should act. I do believe that. I do. I'm just going to say that. I do believe this cat should be fussed at. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go find what I'm going to eat next because I'm not having gum. Disrespectful. You. Disrespect. Did y'all see him? He's trying to stay as close as he can to the edge of the table as possible. He really wants to go lay on this table over here, but as you can see, Megan's messy. Look at all this stuff. What we're not going to eat is any Taco Bell lettuce. We're not doing that. Are y'all keeping up with this parasite thing? I'm not into that. I'm not into that. However, last night at dinner at the fancy restaurant, we all had a salad. I was like, well, at least we're all going down together. We all survived. Cheryl's neighbor had it. She's been in the hospital for 3 days. I can't afford to lose that much weight. Just tapeworms. No lettuce parasites. I'm also going to say this. I've never in my life got a warning on a bag of chips. Eat this. You might yourself. Never happened. Only fruits and vegetables. Only fruits and vegetables. They're the ones that come for our lives every year. Chips, never. Cheeseburgers, never. Lettuce, once a quarter. When's the last time you were betrayed by a bag of chips? Never. Never. What am I going to eat? Probably nothing. I have some Cracker Barrel cheese in the fridge and some Ritz crackers. I might eat that. We'll see. We'll see. All right. You guys have a good night. If you added stuff to your cart, make sure you check out with it. If you have not joined us for the workshop yet, make sure you go to thecreativeweek.com. thecreativeweek.com and join us. Yeah, our goal is 1,500 students in class. We are just around the 900 mark, so we need 600 more friends. Thank you. All right, you guys have a good night. Bye, y'all.